Good morning. Hey, everybody. It's Sarah, and today is Monday, January 2nd, 2017. Um, Welcome to Coffee Talk. Rose, this is for you. So, my last video, it was posted 7 months ago, and I was talking about the WLSFA 2017 Portland meet and greet, and I'll go into that later. But just to kind of throw my stats out there quickly, I had gastric bypass surgery in March of 2009. I had a circumferential body lift that was donated to me by the LSFA, and Dr. Katzen was the one who performed that. That was in September of 2011, and a 360 body lift. So belt of skin and fat was taken off, and it was 15 pounds. So it's an interesting process. Anyways, so my very highest weight, recorded weight, was 387. I was 5'7", I'm 5'6" now. After I lost the weight, I shrunk and my head got smaller, my feet shrunk. I went down shoe size. Actually, I went from a 10 to an 8.5, so it's crazy how that does those things. My lowest weight, it was only for 2 days, and it was 159.5. And I couldn't even tell you what year that was in. I think it was around the time that I was getting my 360 body lift, or maybe a little bit before that. Anyways, honeymoon period for the first couple of years, I was in the 160s, and now I usually stay in the 170s. I max out at, I think earlier in the year I saw 183. Today I weighed in. I thought it was actually going to be a lot worse with the holidays, but today I weighed in at 181.5. Now, I was excited about that number, to be honest with you, and but we'll get into that. Like, I'm just gonna do like a recap of 2016, I guess. So I had a very fun summer. We were very active, and in June we went on a big family vacation and stayed at a beach house in Florida, and it was on Boca Grande Island, and spent an entire week there. And the beaches were beautiful. They weren't crowded. There was hardly any people there. The sand was white, the water was warm, and the skies were perfect, and it was a lot of fun. And I know that I was trying to work on getting a little bit more fit before my vacation, because I was going to be in a swimsuit. And, you know, I still hate swimsuit season, to be honest with you. So even after losing 200 pounds, like, so I don't like it because I have skin, and that's just part of the process. So I ended up wearing over my swimsuit for the most part. I got like some, I guess they're called like, they were like pedal pusher, like the tight, they sucked it all in, and it was like not spandex, but you know what I'm talking about, like workout pants or yoga pants or whatever you want to call them. I got a pair of those that went down to my knees, and maybe I looked a little bit crazy, but you know what, I felt pretty confident. Maybe I looked a little too covered up, but I felt pretty decent, so it's good. It was a really good like non-scale victory there. And it was just so relaxing, and it was great. And anyways, so I got into really walking and just being a lot more active, and before and after the trip. I ended up getting a job where I also walked quite a bit, and I averaged about 2 to 3 miles a night whenever I worked, keyword night. So I ended up working out like usually during the day because I had the time. Nobody was home. I had the house to myself, until about 3, and it was really nice. That part was really nice. The part that was not really nice was I didn't get out of work until 11:30, and I didn't see my family for a few months, and because it just, our schedules were not, not good. So that was kind of rough, but it did give me time to work on me, so that was cool. And I have said it in a million videos, and anybody that knows me knows that I go from smoking cigarettes to not smoking cigarettes to smoking cigarettes to not smoking cigarettes, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's really annoying. And I'm sure that everybody, when I say I'm gonna quit smoking, they're like, okay, yeah, that's pretty much how that works right now. But so I was trying to kick the habit this summer again, and I ended up getting like a vape, and so it's just like a smoking alternative to help you quit smoking. It's still, anyways, look it up. It's a vape. And so I was smoking that, and I was like, all right, I feel good, and because I'm not smoking cigarettes, but I still am fixing that habit that, and then all of a sudden I started having bad heart issues, really bad palpitations, chest pains. My heart was like skipping beats, and I worked in the emergency room at the time, so that was a little bit convenient because I ended up having to check myself into the emergency room 2 times in 1 week. We did all sorts of tests, EKGs, everything. I ended up wearing a heart monitor for a few days. No one could figure out, because they said my heart was healthy and great. Nobody could figure out what was causing any of these things. So I ended up, we went out of town for the weekend, and I left my vape down there on accident. So I ended up, it got mailed back to me, but I was without it for a week. So I went without it for a week, and all of a sudden all of my symptoms were gone. So I kind of, put 2 and 2 together and realized that it was the vape that was causing those issues. And so that was scary to realize. So I stopped smoking the vape and did pretty good, not smoking. Well, not really very good. But I didn't smoke a lot. I just smoked a few a day of cigarettes and cut back. Anyways, I went too far into this. But so not feeling good, having my heart stuff going on, I got out of the habit of working out and being more active because I was like completely exhausted all the time because my heart was like anyways, then I had 6 wisdom teeth removed. 6. I had 4 that were on the top and 2 that were on the bottom. 5 were impacted. One of them had 4 claws in it, and then the nerve was like intertwined in there. So we had to leave not the claws, but the roots, whatever. And we had to leave the roots in there and just hope for the best. And so I was down and out for that for a little while too. So I didn't do much physical activity. And then I got a new job, a desk job again, but I love my job. I love it, and I work with some amazing people, and it is worth all of the steps that I had to take to get this job, and so that's definitely good. October 27th, I lost Bailey, my dog, my best friend, my baby. And anybody who's watched my videos has, seen lots of her. And I had her, she was 10.5 years. And that was just really hard, and it still is really hard. But I only get choked up about it occasionally. So, jeez, gosh, why do I have to cry in every single video? I'm such a baby. Okay. Verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves. Here's a topic. Butterflies to neither butter nor flies discuss. All right. So I lost Bailey. Struggle with a really bad depression. Wasn't physically active. Started smoking again. Drank a little bit more alcohol. Gained a little bit more weight. Then here come the holidays. Ate a lot of food, stuff that was not good for me. Lots and lots and lots of sugar and carbs. But it's the holidays, and I allowed myself to do that because, you know what? I can always just be like, all right, I'm going to enjoy this time and not beat myself up. May gain a few pounds, but that's okay because I know how to fix it, and I'm going to fix it. I ended up I wasn't feeling good again. I thought it had to do with the depression. I was just tired all the time. Getting some blood work done, I found out I was severely anemic. So I was deficient in iron and B12. Since then, I have started weekly B12 injections. So it's been about 5 weeks now. I've done that. And then I also, the doctor suggested that I take liquid iron due to the fact that I'm a bariatric patient. This is also a new primary care physician, so I really like this guy, and he's extremely aware and knowledgeable to the fact of, you know, that I'm a bariatric patient, and he knows how to, you know, what to look for and blah blah blah. Anyways, so I like him, and he realized this. So I started the iron and the B12, slowly starting to feel better. I was losing hair. I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? Hair's starting to grow back. Now I have little sprigs everywhere, and it's really annoying, but it's growing back, so it's okay. Had a wonderful Christmas. Wonderful Christmas. Had a wonderful Christmas. Very happy New Year. And I usually don't make any New Year's resolutions. But Kyle and I were sitting down eating the other day, and he's like, what's your New Year's resolution? And I was like, I don't have any, really. And I said, what's yours? And he's like, I'm getting rid of my belly, and I'm going to get a 6-pack. And I was like, really? I know that he has a motivation. I know that he's capable of doing it, but, you know, that seems like the typical New Year's resolution. I'm going to get in ship shape, but I'm not going to set huge goals for myself because, you know what, I'm comfortable I feel a little flabby right now, and I'm going to fix that a little bit, but once I get myself back down into the 170s, I'm going to allow, you know, I wouldn't mind losing more, but like I'm going to allow myself to get to that point, and I'm going to be okay with it. So, because I'm 6 years out, going to be 7. I'm really bad at math. 8, 2009, what year are we in now? Gosh. Anyways, and I think I've done dang well. And it hasn't been perfect. It's definitely had its ups and downs. But that's maintenance. That's how that works. Anyways, it's been so long since I've made a video. I don't know how long this can be. And this is already going on 14 and a half minutes. So I want to talk about something else here in maybe another video. So I love you guys. I'll see you in a minute.